Hello to everyone who is listening to this. My name is Rahul Mukherjee. I'm an Indian resident living in Calcutta, West Bengal. But above all, my identity is in the fact that I am an Indian, and that is all that matters. Before starting my short pledge, I would like to confirm that I am not related or associated with any political party or any organizations in that matter. This is just a pledge to the common citizens of India, or rather the youth in general. I am a representation of the youth myself. I am not here to make any political statement. All I want to say is this. We have spent enough time dividing ourselves from each other in meager barriers of caste, creed, and religion. It is time to think in a broader sense than that. It's time to distinguish between right and wrong. We no longer can divide ourselves into Hindus, Muslims, Christian, Jew, or into castes like Brahmin, Shudras, or Kshatriyas, or make a broad distinction between the poor and the rich and say they are achutes. It's time to think in a wider sense. If we look around us, the world is being overpowered by terrorists, or in a way, terrorist organization, and all we can care about are ourselves and the distinction among us. All we can do is fight among ourselves while the whole world is being drowned. I think it is no longer possible for us to stay down and point a blind eye towards the situations around us. It's time to rise. Even this year, on our Independence Day, we were faced with a big terror threat. Why do you think there is threat on our country? It's because we lack the unity we need. While reading history, we all have read India is a land of glorious culture, a motherland mix of thousand things which no other country can offer. We have read about India having unity in diversity, but as we look around ourselves, is there still that unity? Why did it take us so long to get the freedom from British Swaraj? It was because we were not united then, but once we did, they had no other option but to retreat. Now, after 56 years of glorious independence, we're still being threatened by a new face, the terrorists. And still, we are not united. We can say that freedom fighters that are called terrorists are fighting for their own cause. But do not you think it's time for us to stop them and let not them take over? It's time for us to remember one most important thing. Above all, we are Indians, and we should fight all together, not against ourselves, but against the common threat, acting against the existence of mankind. My message goes to all youth of my country. My fellow Indians, please open your eyes and look upon the world with a wider view. One more thing that I would like to bring forward to the youth especially is, please do not criticize our country. It is not the motherland we call home, we call India or Hindustan is responsible for its present condition. It is easy for us to say no progress can take place in India because it's corrupted. Do not forget we are responsible for it. We cannot live our lives in such statements. We, as the future citizens, need to take responsibility of our country. We cannot rely on someone else anymore to improve our country. As it is said by most famous person, quote, think not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country, unquote. Out of 10 people of a small community, if only one can take the path of truth and swear not to take bribe or give bribe, follow the path of truth in every circumstance, even then it would be a big improvement. My fellow youth, let's unite all together and make our President Mr. Kalam's dream of Vision 2020 a success. Let's rise and unite as against all barriers and improve our country and fight for a common purpose.